One of the greatest memories that I have with my dad was going to the forest and picking up wild mushrooms. So today I want to share with you the kind of pasta that we used to make once we brought these mushrooms at home. It's very simple to make, but a little bit of garlic will make this pasta taste delicious. And the sauce, the sauce will be your favorite sauce from now on. Let me show you how to make it. Mushroom pasta. Why do I love it? Very simple. First, it reminds me of my days with my mom, my dad, my brother. We used to go to the forest of the Ficuzza in the central part of Sicily and hunt for wild mushrooms. Well, mushrooms also are my favorite dish, and my wife absolutely adores it. Let me show you exactly what I intend to do and how we get there. Some of these rules cannot be broken. Red pepper flakes. Why am I doing this? I want to have a significant amount of spice into it, but I want the olive oil right now to be the carrier of the spice. Once the oil gets nice and hot, that is the point when we want to add the mushrooms. Now, what mushrooms are we going to use? You can use any mushrooms you want. Whatever access you have to fresh wild mushroom is great. I'm using beach mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. They are very easy to find. It's very easy to cook them. The first thing that we're gonna do is add our beach mushroom. Here they go. What I love about these mushrooms is this fantastic shape that they have. And they maintain it. It looks like somebody put a whole big mushrooms into the refrigerator and shrunk it down. That's what I find appealing. Also, the flavor is superior. Sliced shiitake mushrooms. About the shiitake, do not use the stem. You can't. The stem is so hard, it's like a piece of wood. So one of the things that you need to do when you slice them, get rid of the stem, and then just slice the cap. Trust me, I made mistakes before. That stem is not easy to digest. While the mushrooms are cooking, what I like to do is add the ravioli to the pasta water. People ask me, is this only for ravioli? I don't know. Today I felt like ravioli and I went for it. And ravioli also cook fairly quickly. But the most important thing for you to think about it is that you can use this with any cut of pasta that you want. Spaghetti would be fantastic, rigatoni, tortiglioni, ziti, excellent cuts of pasta with unique looks and feels of their own that match perfectly to this. This is the point now when we add our spices. First, we go with the salt. Then we go with the pepper. Just because lately this has been my passion, we go with my special secret spice. You know the mix here. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, salt, pepper, brown sugar. Once you got it all covered with the spices, guarda. The reason why I love using this pan is because I cannot make a mistake. Has it ever happened to you that you're trying to impress somebody in the kitchen, you go and you flip something and it flips all over the kitchen? Trust me, I've done it so many times. This is fun because it has high walls. It's basically a big bowl, and every time I do it, it bangs on the front and it goes right back down, and it still makes me look as if I am super cool. Now, the one thing that you can see here is the beautiful coloring that they're picking right here. Now, this is extremely important. You always see me in my recipe to always add the garlic cut thick, but that's not what we want to do here. We go with simple chopped garlic. Why? We're cooking on high heat, we're cooking quickly, we want the garlic to immediately impact the flavor into the mushroom, and at the same time, not to stay there for too long. And in this particular sauté is wonderful. That is parsley, chopped parsley. You could also use chives instead of parsley, or thyme if you wanted to. Now we go white wine. Sauvignon Blanc as well. Next thing we do, chicken stock. And a little bit of cream. Now, this is a sauce that cooks very quickly. We're pretty much just a few minutes away from this sauce being ready. This is not a sauce where you want to cook for a long time, trying to draw out all the flavors. We have really flashed all the flavors right there on the high heat, medium high heat in which we cook this dish. But one of the things that I love is to add a little bit of tomato sauce. The tomato sauce changes the color slightly. This color that you see, pinkish color, is also known as cardinal red. Salsa del Cardinale is another Italian specialty that often involves the mixture of tomato sauce and cream. The sauce at this point is just about perfect. We can keep it warm until our ravioli are ready, and then we'll finish the ravioli into the sauce. Mamma mia! The sauce is just about ready. Turn off the heat for the pasta and very carefully strain it from the pot. And now I want for these ravioli to finish cooking into the sauce. Stir it gently. And here really the finish that we're looking for is twofold. Not only we want for the ravioli to finish cooking into the sauce, and look how much they've plumped up and how much they've absorbed of this already, but also we want for the sauce to penetrate all the layers of flavors that it has created inside the structure of the pasta itself. This is our purpose. Basically, we are done. First thing that I do, turn off the heat completely. There's plenty of heat still retained by the pan. Last bit of additions that we're going to do to this is a little bit of softened butter to the whole mixture. What I like to do at this point is to add a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. You want to turn gently until the butter melts completely into the sauce. And as you can see, there's a beautiful thickening of it, and the sauce is picking up the spectacular cheesy flavor. And that's exactly what we are looking for. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza. Look how gorgeous this is. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, we're ready to plate. Mushroom pasta. Who would have thought that all these years going mushroom hunting with my father, I would have learned a recipe like this to eventually teach to my friends and my family. I am so proud of this dish. I'm proud of this dish because it connects me to my past, but also has a series of evolvement that I made in my mature age to get to this point. This is more than pasta. This is love on a plate. And there it is. This is how you make wild mushroom pasta. In this case, ravioli.